Least enjoyable carnival rides. I need you to look me in the eyes and swear on your mother and father's life that this ride is not hell. If you actually did that, then either A, you're an orphan, B, you hate your parents, or C, you're an orphan that hates their parents. Because there's really not a word that describes that ride better than the word hell. Because this ride, it really sucks butt cheeks. Like, what's the enjoyable part about it? The part where you get shaken up like a bean inside of a maraca? The part where the ride flips upside down about 147 times? What part of enjoyment is there when you're going to a carnival and you come across this piece of shit for a ride? Like, if I were to rate the bullshitness out of 10, that's definitely a solid 17.9. This is an extremely popular carnival ride across all carnivals, but I gotta say, I'm not the biggest fan of this thing. You're sending me 500 feet in the sky for me to just wait for the plummet of my death, but then right before I fall to my death, you stop me and bring me back up again just to make me plummet to my death again. But I also don't plummet to my death the second time because it catches you again. Like, you're basically just edging your death at a carnival. Is that weird, or yeah, that's weird. Also, if it's one of those carnivals where they do a countdown before they drop your ass, I just know there's a very special place in hell for the creators of whoever the hell's idea that was. Because whoever the hell's idea that was, you definitely should die like yesterday. Because that anticipating ass countdown is not needed. I don't need to know when I'm gonna die and then actually not die. This thing spins, it goes upside down, it goes super high, it checks all three boxes of hell no, absolutely not. Every single time I get on this thing, I think, oh wow, everybody on there, they look like they're kind of having fun. Maybe the same will happen for me. But as soon as I'm on there, all of a sudden I want to trade places with Queen Elizabeth, man. Like, I don't want to be alive. I don't need this. I don't want this. Being alive on this ride? No thanks. That is not what I signed up for when I chose to be born, although I didn't choose to be born. But if I did choose to be born, I would not have signed up for this stupid ass ride. Also, I've seen quite a few videos of roller coasters failing and people dying and crashing and stuff. And a lot of those videos are on this exact ride. That's just icing on the cake. I mean, this ride was already a piece of shit before, but now that it's taken the lives of probably a high school football stadium, it makes me feel really mad. Like, I want to beat this roller coaster up. I would beat the shit out of it if we were in the same room. Okay, so any sort of ride that consists of spinning, such as teacups, I think it's a universal unspoken rule to say, hell the fuck no. Why do you want to spin 2,223 times just so you get dizzy out of your ass? I don't understand how the teacup rides are still in business. Who the hell is running these carnivals and insisting on keeping the teacup rides, or the spinny rides, or the, oh, I'm gonna get you dizzy off your ass until you die rides? I'm not very fond of, like, the people who are deciding this. We need to have a conversation. Put me in like a Zoom meeting. Let's Skype or some shit, dude. If I wanted to spin, I'll spin in my office chair. You know that one ride where it's these little car things that's in a circle and the cars basically just move fast as shit in one large circle? Yeah, that ride is not very enjoyable. The main reason this ride sucks gigantic booty hole is because if you're on this ride with another person, the person riding on the edge is going to get crushed into absolute oblivion. Like, it's not even funny. If you were the one riding on the edge and you have a pelvic bone, it will no longer exist after you get off of that ride. If you are in a car moving in a giant circle fast as a bitch, all objects on the inside will shift towards the outside. It does not matter how much you try to social distance from the person sitting on the outside. You are going to crush them with your body, whether either of you consent to it or not. Imagine you're out at the carnival having an excellent day and you come across this giant wavy slide that you have to be inside of a sack to ride in. And you go on the slide and this happens. Why do they make this slide look so cool and fun just for me to break my tailbone? Is this some sort of sick joke? Like, am I unpunked right now? I'm waiting for Ashton Kutcher to come out. He still hasn't come out yet. I've not seen a single clip where people ride this wavy slide and not absolutely shred their tailbone. It's just funny how they scientifically constructed a slide just to make kids jump in the air and fall flat on their ass every single time. That's actually evil work. These were by far the most least enjoyable carnival rides. Make sure to like the video and comment Theodore has very nice bunions if you think that everything I said was super valid. If you didn't agree with everything I said though, I respect your opinion. Just kidding. Subscribe!